Welcome. In this video, I will show you how to install Windows from USB on your DELL Inspiron 3530 laptop. So first of all, prepare a USB flash drive for that. I recommend using USB 3.0 for better file transmission speed. And the first thing that we're gonna need to do on this laptop is get to know its service stack and also adjust some settings in BIOS so that we can perform this operation smoothly. Now, to enter the BIOS menu on this laptop, we're gonna have to short press the power button once, and while the laptop is starting, repeatedly press F2 button until you enter the BIOS menu. Now here in the BIOS menu, what we're gonna need to do is find out this device's service stack, which we can see on the dashboard right here in this place. Now, take a photo of it or write it down somewhere because we're gonna need to use it later. And after that, we're gonna have to go to the storage menu on the sidebar. So select storage on the sidebar. And now here, make sure that you select AHCI and not rate on or disabled. So just select AHCI/NVMe option, and then just press escape and then enter. Okay, and your laptop will restart, and now we're gonna need to prepare our USB flash drive. In order to prepare our USB flash drive, first of all, we're gonna need a separate device with stable internet connection on it to download all the required stuff like Windows disk image and enter drivers, WLAN drivers for this laptop. If you have a system on your Dell laptop and you can connect it to the internet and you still want to install Windows from USB on it, you can use it as a device for USB for Windows as a device for creating a bootable USB flash drive for itself. But if you don't, then we can switch to another device. So insert your USB flash drive into the device that you are using to prepare your USB flash drive on, and if you have some important files on your USB flash drive, then first back them up. For example, on this PC or maybe anywhere else. And then the first thing that we're gonna need to do is find the Windows 11 disk image. So open the search engine and open a web browser, go to any search engine and search for Windows 11 ISO. You're gonna find the Microsoft website, microsoft.com/your language/software download. That says download Windows 11. Open this web page and then scroll down to the very bottom of it. Here in the select download list, select Windows 11 Multi-Edition ISO for x64 devices, and then click confirm to validate your request. Then select product language and be aware that this will be your system language. So be careful what you choose here. Select your language, then click confirm, and wait until your request is validated again. Then click 64-bit download. Okay, so right now we can go back to the web browser. The file will take some time to download, so you can wait. And right now we're also gonna need to download the Raphos software that we're gonna need to use to create a bootable USB flash drive. So search for Raphos. You'll find the Raphos.ie website. Open it, then scroll down to the download section and select the latest Raphos version at the very top of the list. It will be downloaded immediately, so after it's downloaded, try to run it, and if you see this window, that means that it runs well on your PC. If you see an error, then just close this window and download x86 version instead. Okay, so right now the disk image is being downloaded. In the meantime, let's download the drivers. So let's search for Dell drivers. And once you look up Dell drivers in Google, you will find drivers and downloads on the official dell.com/support website. Open this website, and here we're gonna need to change the language first. In my case, so let me just, okay, it doesn't really matter what country I use. So here we're gonna need to enter the service tag for our laptop. And I asked you to take a photo of it before, but if you didn't, just open the BIOS on your laptop once again, or just look, search the backside of your laptop to find your service tag. Now, in my case, it's gonna be 70 VWS, 70 VWS 44. Let's look up this laptop, and here we have it, Inspiron 153530. And what we're looking for here is drivers. So open Find Drivers tab, and then let's find the drivers specific to our laptop. So here we have two tabs, this device or all Inspiron. Let's use this device to not get overly confused, as this tab has a bit too many drivers, and most of them we don't need. So let's scroll down to find the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth driver. So I have Realtek. In your case, it might be something else like Intel. Just find the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth driver, or WLAN driver, it's sometimes called WLAN driver. Hit the checkbox next to it, and then click Download Selected to download this driver. It's okay. You can close this page. Now, once this driver is downloaded, start this package, and then let's select Extract Files to this PC to install later. Click Continue, and then what you're gonna need to do is save these files somewhere in an empty folder. So in my case, I'm just gonna save them in the music folder, since I don't have anything here. So let me just select music, then click OK, then wait until the drivers are extracted. And once they are, what we're gonna need to do next is open our music folder. Well, not music folder, but the folder where you extracted the driver. And here, let's select a new folder. Let's name it driver. And let's grab all of these files that we extracted here, and let's just move them to driver folder. Okay, here we'll have our driver. We're gonna need it later. Okay, so right now we can click close here, and the disk image is already downloaded. The Windows disk image is already downloaded. So let's start our Raphos program, and then select your USB flash drive here. Then click select right here, and select your Windows ISO. Click open, and after you click open, you're gonna need to basically do not change anything here in this window. If you have something set differently, just make sure to change everything on your PC to what you see in here, and then click Start. Then do not hit any checkboxes in this window, just click OK. Then click OK once again, and wait until the status bar right here says ready, and then we'll be able to continue. Okay, and once the status bar says ready, we can close our Rufus program. And now let's go back to the folder where you saved your driver. And now let's grab this driver from here, and let's paste it to our USB flash drive. Just paste it somewhere here. it won't be read by the system, so it won't affect the setup process. And I will just safely eject your USB flash drive from the computer and insert it into your laptop instead. So we can use any USB port that we like. Just insert your USB flash drive into it. Make sure that your device is switched off. And now let's short press the power button to turn the device on, and then repeatedly press F12 button. This time we are trying to reach the boot menu. Keep pressing it, though this time it takes longer than expected for me. Okay, and once the laptop enters boot menu, we're gonna need to select our generic USB 3.0. In my case, I have two card readers. Let's select the first one and press enter, and then wait for the Windows installation screen to appear. Okay, here we can change on the first page of the Windows 11 setup screen. We can change the time and currency format. If you'd like to do this right now, if you want to do it later in settings, that's up to you. The language cannot be changed since it was selected when we downloaded the ISO image. Then click Next. Then we can also change the keyboard or input method, but I recommend doing it later. Right now it's not very important. Let's click Next, then hit the checkbox next to I agree, everything will be deleted, and click Next again. Make sure that Install Windows 11 is selected too. Then we're gonna have to wait for license terms to appear and accept them. And on the following screen, we're gonna have to do some working with the disks. Now, we're gonna see some amount of partitions here. In my case, it's 4 partitions plus 2 partitions of the USB flash drive. Now, what we're gonna need to do with the first 4 is select each one of them and click Delete Partition to wipe all of them. And we're gonna be left with some amount of unallocated space. In my case, it's 476 gigabytes. And if you want to have just one disk, system disk, on your computer in your File Explorer, just select this unallocated space and click Next. This way you will begin the Windows 11 installation process. But if you want to have separate disks, right now you're going to have to select unallocated space, then click Create Partition right here, and then provide the size for the first disk or for the first drive in megabytes. So I recommend the first drive to be the system one, so that we can manage the rest of the unallocated space later. Easier later. And as for the size of the system disk, system drive, I recommend it setting it to 100,000 to 150,000 megabytes. This will be the most optimal value for the system drive or the system disk. So I'm going to go with 150,000 megabytes for the system disk and then click Apply. And this will create 3 different partitions. Now this third partition will be our system disk. And we are still left with 330 gigabytes of unallocated space. Now to make a separate partition out of it, select this unallocated space, then click Create Partition, and then either use up the rest of the unallocated space or divide the unallocated space into several other disks, and then click Apply each time you create a new partition. So right now we're gonna have two separate disks in our File Explorer, and the third one will be the system one. So let's select it to install a system 2. Once you have highlighted it, click Next, and then click Install, and then just make sure that your laptop is plugged into the power source and wait for the Windows 11 to be installed. And once the Windows is installed, we're gonna have to go through the initial setup steps to install Wi-Fi drivers. So let's first select a country or region and then click yes. Then the keyboard layout and click yes. If you want to add a second one, click add layout and then add another one. Otherwise, just click skip. And now what we're gonna need to do is click install driver right here. Then select our USB flash drive in the File Explorer. Then select driver, do not open driver folder, just highlight it and then click select folder. And I'll wait for about a minute for Windows to find and install new drivers. Now, once it does so, you're gonna have to wait for another couple of seconds until you start seeing the Wi-Fi networks here. Okay, and so right now you are ready to connect to any of these Wi-Fi networks and proceed with the setup. If you need some more guidance on the setup of your Windows, check out our other video on how to set up this laptop. So for this video, that's all. Thank you for watching it. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.